So I got a lot of questions in one of my videos, my last one, the one that's got, I don't know, tons of views, kind of went viral. It was really exciting for me. Trying to move my camera a little bit. So a lot of the questions came about Fabric Wholesale Direct, and the latest one comment I got was one of the ladies was confused when she went on to the Fabric Wholesale Direct website. So I'm going to do a screen share with you so that you can see how you go. So first of all, I do have a link, a referral link in the description and in the first comment. So if you click on my link and you buy anything with my link, then I'll get a $25 credit towards my account. Plus, I'll get some rewards points. So I want to just show you that right now. So when you open an account, you get 200 points right away. If you just open it, you don't have to buy anything, just open an account. And then when you buy, you get points for when you're buying it. Now it's telling me that I just opened it up and learned that I reached bronze level. So some people must have been using my referral link. So I appreciate that a lot. And then it says if I spend 145 more, I'll upgrade to gold. And then let's look at the rewards program really quick, just so we can see what that looks like. So each earn points for different actions and turn those points into rewards. And then you can redeem your rewards for rewards, like getting a discount or free gifts from them. I'm not sure all the stuff you get, but bronze is where I'm at now, or actually I'm at silver, it says. So I have to spend $150 more, which is easy to do on this website. And then I'll reach the gold level. And you get, if you use my referral link, you get $10 off of your first order. So I didn't get that because no one referred. I found them by searching online. And then you get a $10 off coupon. Oh, and I get 2,500 points. That's really cool. And so then you can click on your rewards, and I don't have any ready to use yet, it says. So, but anyway, so that's kind of how that goes. But the main questions were about the fabrics and everything. So the main was how do you find the fabrics? How do you find the pricing? First of all, I also wanted to show you that you get free shipping on orders $99 and more. And of course, that's kind of easy to do too. If you look at my purchase history, it's been fulfilled. So I don't think it's been sent to me yet, but you can see all the things that I ordered, and we can just go over this really quickly right now, and then I'll show you how to find the fabrics. But I do have, this is in another one of my videos. So if this is, you can kind of fast forward if you watch all my videos, but it just tells me that everything was sent to me on May 20th. That was yesterday. Awesome. So they're on their way. That was pretty quick. So I got this pink, this beautiful, let's open it in a new window. This pink color. I love doing these screen shares on my big iMac. So hopefully you can see this really nicely. This was $4.99 a yard. So I'm going to use my thing right up here just to do a search, and I'm just going to tell you. So if this was $6.99, it's going to be more than that at Hobby Lobby, by the way. So if this was $6.99 at Hobby Lobby and and you go to 40% off, you're going to pay 60%, which means it would be $4.19, so $4.20. So it'd be cheaper at Hobby Lobby. Okay, if you can find this for $6.99, which is a little bit tough to do, but it is a very nice fabric. And this one is 80% polyester, 20% cotton. Okay. So that was that one. Then let's go to the next one. The next one was $5.99 a yard, and I bought 5 yards of this because this one is very difficult to find. This one would be about $8.99 a yard at Hobby Lobby. So I'm getting a really good deal, but I wanted to show you something. When you buy 1 to 4 yards, it's $5.99. It drops to $5.39 when you buy 5 yards. I bought 5 yards, so I got it for $5.39. If you buy 15 more, then it's $5.09, and it keeps going down. If you're buying 70 yards, then it's $4. So I don't want to buy, I will buy at these big bulk prices, but only after I have proof of concept. So I have to first know that people are buying this, which I already know this is very trendy. So I know people will buy it, but I'm just a little bit, what is it, risk resistant right now. So then you will see that I bought these China silks. These are linings, but these are perfect charmeuse satins that I really like, and they're very good for scrunchies. So I make a lot of scrunchies. So this one is $2.49 a yard. So for 5 yards, there's no way. I went to Hobby Lobby. Their cheapest satins were silk satins, linings were all like in the $8, $9, $10 range. So that's, you know, it's just, it's not going to get to this price. And even at the 40% off. So the lowest price that I saw at Hobby Lobby was $5.99 a yard. And I just went there and bought a bunch, some fabrics, which I'll do a video on as well. So I paid $3.60. Whoops, why is it doing that? $3.60. So I paid $3.50. So $3.60, yeah. So $3.60 a yard, which is good, but not if I can get it for $2.50 a yard, right? So then I bought, and then these ones were $2.99 a yard. The charmeuses were $2.99 a yard. And I want to test these colors. The color is closer to this that I really want. That's super, super hot right now. People want to buy it like crazy. And there's a gold color, a little bit different than this. A little different than this. It's more of a, I don't know how to explain it, but those were the two greens, and it's the green that's popular. It's not as dark as this, but it's like in between this one and this one, and they were out of it. So I put myself on the notification list, and I'm going to buy a ton of that because people absolutely love that. So let's go back to the fabrics. So when you come up here, let's go to their homepage, and you come up here, you can see you can buy a lot of other things besides just fabric. So they have a lot of notions and stuff like that. And they do have very expensive things. So they have upholstery, outside fabric, stuff like that. And so you can see here that the chiffon, which would be beautiful, oh my gosh, that's $9.99 a yard on sale, 33% off. This is bridal fabric. You can see how, well, we all know that that's expensive fabric, right? This one is gorgeous as well. So these are the ones these are dead stock. They call them dead stock fabrics. But yeah, I'm tempted to buy this one here because that would make really beautiful scrunchies. So then they have bridal. They're very popular for that. Fashion and apparel, curtains, outdoor, event, upholstery, and quilting. So if we clicked on quilting, you can check your quilting fabric by the yard. Okay, so here we have the broadcloths that you can buy for $2.99 a yard. Now the reason I didn't get them here was because Michael's has a sale on them for $1.99 a yard. So there's no reason, otherwise I would buy it from here. And you can see all the gorgeous colors that you can pick from. And again, the prices go down the more you buy. Of course, this you have to buy a lot to get, but if you did over 10 yards, you're getting it to 5% off. Now this one will tell you it's polyester broadcloth, so it's 80% polyester, 20% cotton, which is perfect for me for linings because I don't want it to be wrinkly, and it's washable and dryable in so we can go back and look what else they have. So then they have the cotton. They have this polyester broadcloth, and then they have the cotton voile for $4.99, and it's going to go up and up. So if you want flannel, if you want, unbleached cotton muslin is $3.99 a yard. I'd like to have that a little lower, so I would probably wait for them to put that on sale before I bulk buy that. Then you have the gauzes. Here's some cotton gauze here. You have this is flannel. So again, if you can find flannels at Hobby Lobby for $5.99 a yard, then wait for their 40% off. It's going to be better there. But there's going to be products that you can't get there. So one of really nice ones is this one here. I did not see these for $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. I think they were like $7.99 for the paisleys. But this is super, super trendy right now, paisleys. So that's something you might want to get into. They have beautiful African prints, by the way, and they make their own fabrics a lot. I think almost all of them they make in-house there. So if you want the large polka dots, $6.99 and $6.99. Now you can find these, not all the colors you need, but these are at Hobby Lobby, a style like this. So, and they are $6.99 a yard, so you can get those for less. Your gingham is $4.99. I believe it was only the lowest I saw was $6.99. So again, and I can't remember, let's do that again. If we did 6.99 times 60%, we're looking at $4.20. $4.20, so it's cheaper at Hobby Lobby if you can find this there. I didn't see it, but I wasn't really looking for it. This embroidery fabric is absolutely gorgeous. And then there's just so many, so you can just keep going and going and going on. Now, the other thing so that was in quilting. So if you come over here to the fabric and you click on fabric, this window will open up for you. I propose for you, I advise you to do this on a computer, not on your phone. Okay, so you can shop all the fabrics, you can buy the type. So let's just say they don't have cotton per se, because a lot of you're going to have that inside of your cotton, but let's just say you want velvet. So let's look and see what their price is on velvet, which is super expensive. I saw them for like $19.99 a yard at $10.99 was the cheapest that I saw at Hobby Lobby, but it wasn't very good velvet. These are great for scrunchies too, but oh, look at this, $11.99 for the crushed velvet. And then for the stretch velvet, which makes good scrunchies as well, is only $9.99. I would wait for these to go on sale, but those are something I want to try. And then you can choose color, product type, pattern, content, width, weight, thickness. So you can search by so many things. So if we go back here to the fabric and by fabric type, so you can look at all of these. And so I looked at the broadcloth. So you just click on broadcloth, that's a popular one, and you'll come right up with your broadcloths, okay, and your cottons. So this one, again, $2.99 a yard, $3.99, you cannot beat these. You're not gonna get them lower than this. Let's see the $3.99 one, it still says polyester. Let's see what this one's still 80/20, but it's $1, it's 60 inches wide, that might be, oh, that's why. So this is 60, this is 45, so same thing, but just different widths. And then here's 100% cotton at $5.99. So if you can find the 100% cotton at Hobby Lobby on the 40% off, which I didn't see it, I was looking for it and I did not see it for $5.99 a yard. That one, 100% cotton, then that would be a better deal, right? If $5.99, remember then we're paying $3.20 a yard or something like that. So that would be good there. But if not, then well, even at their $6.99, it's going to be better. But if you're getting up into the $8, $9, $10 range, then this is going to be the better deal. Okay, so then they have stretch. They have the gingham, which I love these ginghams. And the problem is they don't carry a lot of the cotton poplins at Hobby Lobby in the gingham styles that I like. So again, we're going to go into these paisleys, your ginghams, which I love, the baby blue gingham. That is like amazing. Look at how beautiful. Let me just show you how pretty that is. Oh, it's so pretty. Well, but look, these are, so now it says sold out. Okay, so I put my name on the list because I will get it for $3.95 a yard because this is super popular right now, especially if you can do appliques on this. So it's sold out. It says notify me when available. So I did that and I will also add it to my favorites. So then let's go back to fabrics and we go by fabric by type. What else is really popular, especially I know I have a lot of ladies who do quilting and such, but let's look for something maybe more expensive. Let's look at their satins. Satin fabrics by the yard. Oh, this is where we've already been here. I'm sorry. So, oh, bridal satin, that's really nice. So that's a high-end satin, much higher end. And then, of course, we're getting into your charmeuse satins, which are going to be super expensive, no matter where you buy them. But so there's a lot of different choices here. So this is a Westminster silk for wedding and bridal gowns and stuff like that. And you're talking $80 a yard. So when you look through these, and of course, if you can resell something and, you know, and that's still worth it, especially if you're making wedding dresses, then of course it's worth it to buy those fabrics, right? So that's a jacquard. I like that too. So then we can go back here, fabric by type, and then you can do by application. So you can do, you can choose whether you're doing drapery or quilting, or which we already went to the quilting one, or maybe you're doing just cushions. You want to make some cushions, or you want to make upholstery. And so you're going to click on upholstery, and you're going to look at the waterproof. This is waterproof canvas for $10 a yard is quite a good deal. Your marine vinyl at $11 a yard. That's again super. These are good, very, very good prices. Your duck canvas at $6 a yard. That makes great tote pads, by the way. So there's yeah, we got some more nice velvets that we can use. This one here is nice, this micro velvet. You can use them cross stuff too, right? I use a lot of upholstery type fabrics for tote bags. So that's, you can do it by product type. So we go back up here to the fabric and let's click on that again. You can do it by the content. So let's just say you only want cotton, or you want bamboo, but let's just say we want the cottons. And then we're going to go into, it's going to show you the different cottons. And they're going to have blends, of course, polyester and cottons, unless it says pure cotton. This is 100% cotton broadcloth. So if you are looking for that, that's $5.99 a yard here. You've got your muslin going on there. Let me just see how much you get if you buy bulk. You have to buy like 40 yards to get it to $3.79. I think it's less just to buy the drop cloths from Harbor Freight. So we go by, we went by content here. And then you can go by color. So you want to see all of the, if you want it, let's just say we want to see all the pinks. Let's see what they have in pink by the yard. So you're going to get all kinds of pinks here. Oh, that's beautiful. I wonder if I bought that color. I don't think I did. Oh, I got to order, I got to order this one. Yikes. Okay, I'll remember that. So you have your jersey, your chiffon, your crepe back satins, silk linings, sheer organza. That's another nice product to make scrunchies out of. Cotton jerseys, marine velvet, scuba, taffeta. So you can see we have so many different twill. Nice twill there. All the different pinks, and it keeps going on and on. We're not going to go through them all, but there's so many. So you can shop by color. I don't believe they had a way to shop from low to high. You can shop by the pattern. So let's just say you want nautical, just for the fun of it. Let's see what they have in nautical. They don't have a lot. So this is the only ways they're mermaid, which I don't like. Let's try to find a more funner one to do by the pattern. Let's try, they don't have vintage. Tropical maybe? Let's see if tropical, yeah, here we go. So for tropical, you're gonna get like your outdoory ones, waterproof canvas. It looks like here's a lot of different ones there for your tropicals. They have some beautiful fabrics, by the way. This one's beautiful, this jacquard. This is nice, this crepe de chine. Ooh, that's pretty. Here's another beautiful. These are a little bit more expensive. That's why they're so beautiful, right? So let's go to, let's just try a couple more by pattern. So we go to, let's see if we want to go. I don't want to do any of that. That's not so pretty. Well, we already looked at Gingham, so we are okay there. Buffalo check is very popular today, the buffalo plaid, but they're just going to have those 3 options there, which are going to be cheaper at Hobby Lobby. They tend to carry that a lot. And let's go to florals. They're going to have tons and tons of florals. So you're going to have your laces, your water, everything's going to be on there. It's not going to be divided by stuff. So here's waterproof canvas. It's gorgeous, right? Yeah, I just don't see top rated. Oh, maybe they do. Here, from low, priced from low to high. So we'll go here in price from, so the lowest price on a cotton print is $5.99 a yard. Oh no, it's not, because here's $4.99. I knew that they had $4.99 a yard. So you have that crepe de Chines there. And these are beautiful prints, by the way. This is 100% polyester, great for making scrunchies. So I have to try that again. Some of them are sold out. Flannels, if you like to do quilting with flannels. And then if you want the broadcloth with florals on it, you've got those there. So they just have such a huge, huge variety. That's beautiful too. So, and it just keeps going on and on, right? So that's how, so many different ways that you can shop. You can shop it by characteristic, you know, cute, embroidered, flame retardant, you know, that kind of stuff, printed, sheer. And then you can also shop the ones on sale. And so if you go here to the ones on sale, a lot of those sales are going to be still too expensive for me to buy, because they're going to be your bridal ones and things like that. So they're going to put everything on there. But for a lot of you, you're going to pay that price for what you make, just depending on, you know, what it is that you're making and how much you sell it for as well, or if you're making it just for yourself. But these are all the ones that they say are on sale. So, and I'm wondering if we can, those are the newest, but let's see if we can do low price, low to high on, it didn't do it for me. It didn't switch. Oh, maybe it did. I just didn't notice it switched. So we've got ones that, well, you know, some people think they're really beautiful. I don't. So they have a lot of very interesting prints. This is really pretty. That chiffon is, I think I really like that. Let me look at that for a minute. That's a beautiful floral. All right, so that's kind of how you do it. And then you just add to cart and check out, and they have really great customer service, but they sell everything. They sell the YKK zippers for $1.99, but again, at Hobby Lobby, you can go and get YKK zippers for 99 cents for any size you want and any style. So metal, invisible, nylon, they are all that price at Hobby Lobby every day. They're 99 cents. But there's a lady on Etsy, and I don't have her information right now, I need to get it, that sells the YKK, which are the best zippers in the world, by the way. They're made in Japan. She has a store where she is a reseller for YKK, and she sells them in bulk. So if you, and she sells them in the rolls, and that's if you're doing a lot of zippers, you want them, of course, in the rolls. So if you need accessories, trims, and things like that, you're going to want to check with here on, it has accessories and notions. So anything that you need, bra making, cutting tools, measuring tools, quilting supplies, threads. Let's see what kind of threads they sell, because I like mine from Wawak. So I buy my Gutermann, whatever you call that, from let's do nylon threads and see who, no, they're doing Coats and Clarks. I wouldn't buy it. It's not a good thread to buy. We don't use Coats and Clarks. So anyway, that's a little video about that. Hopefully that's helpful to you. And, you know, share it with your friends and stuff, and get those referrals just so that you can get some credits towards your fabric. And remember, you need to order $99 or more in order to get free shipping. So hopefully, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos. That really helps my channel and helps YouTube to give it to more people. and let more people be helped. And please leave me in the comments. I like to do videos based on your comments. So leave me your comments, your questions, and I'll always try to do videos on those. Okay. See you on the next one.